Um, all right, here we go. So today we have an interview with one of my favorite humans on the actual planet. It's hard to believe we were strangers. Do you even remember not
I
knowing?
don't remember being strangers with you. I feel like we were always meant to meet and work together.
Our souls knew. So you guys, everybody, I'm so excited to share with you Renee, and I'm going to let her say her last name.
Varduniotis. Varduniotis.
Bardanotis.
Yo.
Yo.
Varduniotis.
Yes, everybody. Okay, so I'm really excited to share her with you because she is the epitome of someone who has taken the matrix world and just embodied the coaching and the teachings, and her whole life has shifted. And that's what really this is about. This is, there's the part of personal development I think we can all relate to, where we learn the things, and then there's the part that we embody, and this program truly does help you do that. Would you agree?
Oh my gosh, my life is changed on 180 since beginning in this program.
So that's what I'd love to hear. So do you want to share like how your life was before and what made you even sign up for something like matrix coaching?
Yeah, I mean, it started a year ago. But prior to all of that, I was a speech therapist in a school for 20 years, very happy with my job. But then I started feeling kind of like a little too comfortable, maybe a little bit ambivalent, and there was like a whole world shift. So during that whole pandemic world shift, I started losing my spirit, and I was seeking fulfillment, and I didn't even know in which way. I just knew that I kind of felt after so many years that maybe I was built to do something bigger and better, but I didn't know really a good avenue to take, and who to follow. Because really, like, you really want to know that what you are investing in is, it's not fluffy, and it's not something that everyone else is doing it, and you want to feel completely aligned with it. So when I was introduced to TIR, I knew immediately that it was something that I really wanted to just go along with and do and dedicate myself to, because I knew I was having a shift in my feelings towards what I was doing.
Yeah. If nothing changes, nothing changes. I can so relate to that. So what was it that, you're right, there are lots of coaches, lots of programs, everybody is sharing the next best thing, but what was it about TIR that really resonated and you're like, okay, this is home for me?
So there were a lot of vocabulary words that I hadn't heard of before that were enticing me, and just the thought of being able to shift my mind and master my mind and understand that there was limiting beliefs that I didn't even know that I had, and that were working maybe not in my favor, maybe they were working against me and not with me. And self-image, when I was hearing self-image, that in and of itself was something I've struggled with. And I was willing at that point to learn all about myself. And I just felt an instant connection with the people that are in the matrix, and that are in this program.
Yeah. So that paradigm, right? That is one of the biggest things that they teach, is how, there's the conscious mind and the subconscious mind and the body. And I think a lot of times, like you, I would take the next course and all the things, but it was like, but why? But why is it like that? And, but
Right.
learning that paradigm and shifting it was game changing.
Game changer. Game changer. And helped me, honestly, through the process of deciding to change my career and to kind of step out of that, little fuzzy bear of comfort zone that I've been in. I was becoming like, oh, okay, I'm going to go to work, going to go, have my kids' sports, have this. And that. It was a very, very, it became very mundane for me.
Yeah.
So I knew I was feeling it inside. And once the universe brought TIR into my world, I said, this was meant to be. This is something that I'm supposed to be a part of, and it's going to help me. And it did help me right through that terror barrier of actually resigning from my job.
Yeah, let's stop for a moment and celebrate that. I mean, we do get comfortable, and comfortable even being uncomfortable truly, but we call it comfortable because it's familiar. And like you've spoken so to me a lot about how you loved, the education aspect and the kids and like loving those, but then we do get so stuck in the box and it's like our soul's like, no, no, you came here to do something different. And when you start listening to, I've watched you like literally like blossom and shine. So
Yes, if there's a visual, that's exactly what it is, being very happy and okay with your job. But why is that it? Why can't I be more? Why can't I do more? I can, because everyone can. I've watched people everywhere following their dreams and doing big things. And I felt kind of stuck, stuck just doing what I'm doing. And I had no real desire to enhance my educational career after my master's. And, there's a lot of ways that I could grow as a speech therapist, obviously, but I was feeling like there was more out there for me. And once I was exposed to all of the folks that are in this program and just in this, in this whole, everybody who's thinking the same way I'm thinking, it just elevates your whole thought of what you can do and who you can be and how you can get there
yeah,
and why you're here. Why am I here?
yeah,
It's you have service to others, and there was a little bit of guilt, honestly, leaving my 20-year, career, because I felt like maybe I was disappointing people or, um, letting people down. But when you use the mindset of, no, I'm helping others, but just in another way.
yeah. And that in and of itself is a paradigm, right? You're just seeing through that people pleasing lens that what should I be doing? Shoulding all over yourself.
Yeah, should, right.
And I do think that that is something like you, Matrix became home for me. I had done all these programs and all the next best coaching and then it was the community. It was like home. Like all these people are on this journey with you. They all had limitations just like you and they're like picking each other up and masterminding, lesson 12 being mastermind and they're like, "I got you." And you can't help but rise in an environment like that.
There's no other way. It's only up.
Yeah.
It's
So what
only up.
would you say to somebody who, like you, is feeling kind of stuck, or they're like, okay, do I do this one or do I do that one? Or am I worth the investment? Or the parent, I don't have the money, I don't have the time. What would you tell somebody who's like in that space?
Well, I feel like knowing now what I know about mentorship and surrounding yourself with like-minded people and how it's made my life so much better, I could say that it's worth every cent and it's times 50. I mean, there's no price tag you can really put on that because it's your life.
Yeah.
It's who you, it's everything. It's everything. And it changes the game once you're with those types of people that have already either are going through it with you or have been through the same kind of emotions that you feel when you're kind of feeling like you want to do better but don't know how. They literally, it's a time crunch, right? They've been through it already, these mentors, and so they have the tools to give you in order for you to do what everyone else is doing, and that's raising your vibration and raising your thought process of how you can be anything you want to be.
Yeah.
But you have to have the tools inside of you, and it has to come from inside of you. It's something that inside you have to feel and believe in.
Yeah.
And being a part of this program has done that for me, and I now give it to others. So for me, it's rewarding in all ways.
Yeah. Thinking into results. And I think of that too, getting to know you and your family and like just what a gift. I know for parents, sometimes there's that paradigm. It can be hard to like, oh, am I taking away from my family to give this to myself? But I watch you as a mom and like I watch those kids and see the ripples of impact. Like you are one human that made this decision, but then it changes your husband and your family and your kids and then their friends. And I saw you parent yesterday. You had 10 teenagers at your house and there and your attitude is totally different in a high vibration and just the ripples. It's so cool.
It really is. And I feel so blessed to have met you. I've met so many amazing, amazing people that I would have never met. Everyone's from around the world, and we get to meet and we get to talk, and you feel a place of safety. And for me, it's excitement because I feel every time we meet, I'm going to gain more. I'm going to grow more. I'm going to be more. I'm going to feel more. There's such a testament to this program and to the community of people that are in it. I get excited every Monday. I get
Yeah.
excited on Thursdays when I meet with a group that we've broken off, and now I have another group, and now I'm working with you. There's so many advantages and just blessings that come out of this that I just want to yell up from the top of the mountains.
Do it. It's your like
You are worth it.
and to learn to think into results. Like I think sometimes in life we feel so powerless. Like we're
Yeah.
just a human and all this stuff is happening around us. But when we can really take the power and we have an owner's manual that says, these are the things, if you embody them, there's no other way but to have results that mirror it. And that is, it's the coolest.
It really is. And that belief system that I didn't have before, the work on my self-image, I've had for years, I've had migraines, I've struggled with anxiety, and I've since working on my mind, it has really helped me to go off those medications and actually do the mental work as opposed to taking the quick fix, which for years I struggled with. And now it's not a struggle for me. Now I know what's going on because I understand how my mind works, and I understand where all of those beliefs were coming from, where that fear was coming from, anxiety was coming from. And I know that I can do it myself.
Wow.
Your
I'm
mind is everything.
huge. That is huge. Well, I love you, girl. I could not wait to do this, and I will soak up any minute I get to have with you. But just it truly a testament to what this material, this content can do for you in your life, and just so excited. I'm excited for tomorrow to see what you create and how you expand, and I'm excited for next week to see how you create and expand. So, thank you so much, and I love you dearly.
I feel like we are, like soul sisters, and from completely different places, completely different backgrounds. And here we are.
We would not know you if it weren't for saying yes to a terror. We did both have a terror barrier with this investment, if we're being real. At first, and had we not invested, we would not know each other and the whole other network of amazing humans in here.
Exactly.
Man, oh man. All right. Well, thank you so much, friend, and we'll talk soon.
Yes. Have a great day.
You too.